Alright, maybe right now life feels off for you. Things aren't clear, or maybe it feels messy and chaotic. And you don't know what you're doing, where you're gonna end up. You feel overwhelmed, bogged down. And the worst part in all of this is oftentimes it feels like God is silent, like God is distant, just watching. Maybe your prayers feel unanswered. There's a lot of overthinking, a lot of frustration, questioning your direction. You go to sleep every night feeling like your day isn't complete. And you just know you are going through hardship, you're going through thick mud. Time is just going too fast for you. Everyone's running forward and you're being left behind. And you want some time to rest, to reset, to calm your mind in the day. But even that becomes a chore, something to schedule. And in the midst of this, maybe you're praying to God daily and you try to be good, even though you fail at times or you fail often. You're behind a wall and your prayers, your calls for help aren't being heard. But the response to all of this matters. It defines who you become and where you go from here. Most people panic. They try to force clarity. They try to force a mental clarity in their mind. They also often try to distract themselves from what's going on. You reach your mental barrier, you reach the limit, you can't go any further and it's over. You give up and you reach for your phone and you start scrolling to escape from this problem that's in front of you. And often they also compare themselves to others. Oh, this person is further along the way than me. They've got it all figured out, or they've got more things sorted out. They have more success. This leads you down the spiral, down the spiral. And it's a never-ending cycle that carries on for days, weeks, months. The important distinction to make here is noise versus clarity. When there's all this noise happening, our first instinct is to escape, is to find peace, find shelter, go away from the stress, from the anxiety. But when you think like this, you forget that this is only a short-term escape. And long-term, those problems, those thoughts, they're gonna come back. But now the other side of this, the right response, the shift in your mindset is when you realize this. Silence is not equal to absence. God isn't gone, whether you feel it or you don't. He's always there. He's always watching, always listening. As simple as it may sound, hardships are part of life and they come to people at different stages, at different points in time, as a test of character, as a test of strength, of faith, of perseverance. You're just being made to grow. There's plenty of verses in the scriptures about the testing of faith. For example, James 1:2-4 says that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and you should count it all joy when facing trials. So you can see that your faith and your character is tested by metaphorical fire at times. We're told that this isn't something to dwell upon, but to be happy about, to be glad about, because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. This tunnel is our growth, and we just have to persevere to reach that light. The second point of this mindset shift is that you're not meant to have it all figured out. Clarity comes step by step. It doesn't come instantly all in one go, because that would not be natural. That would not be fulfilling. You are meant to go through trials, through hardships, to get to a certain point. And if this is what's happening, that means you are trying to do something. You're trying to achieve. You're trying to get somewhere. That is something to be happy about. And the third point is to stay grounded in the present. What this actually means is small actions, discipline, and trust. These things combined allow you to stay in the present moment and not dwell on the past or the present, even when they seem clouding, even when you feel like the walls are closing in on you. Small actions every day, consistency, simple routines, simple boundaries, discipline, doing what you said you were going to do, even just one or two things daily. It's all cumulative. And trust in the process, but also trust in God through faith that whatever is laid out in front of you is there for a reason, is there as part of your journey, and you can always rely on God for strength and for hope. Because surely, if you remain steadfast and you remain faithful, God will never abandon you. So, to close, there are two responses. The wrong response is escaping, procrastinating, panicking, distracting yourself and comparing yourself to others. That's the response that keeps you in the cycle. But the right response is to trust the process, trust your faith, and be consistent every day. You don't need the answers for everything right now. You just need to keep going. Every hardship comes to a pass eventually. I hope this helped. Comment your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.